Alright my people, welcome back to the channel again. Leicester City Career Mode episode 39. This one, we're starting off in the cup against Stoke City. Stoke City are actually the only team in the league that have actually beat us this season. Obviously we've lost in the Champions League to Barcelona. I can't remember who we lost in the Capital One Cup against. I'm pretty sure we lost in the Capital One Cup. I don't think we're still in that. But Stoke beat us, lost our first game in the league, beating us with a Joselu goal. It's actually a very good goal if I remember correctly. But this one from Peter Crouch, none other than Peter Crouch, Mr. Peter Crouch. He does score some beautiful goals from time to time, and that is another beautiful one. On the turn, just completely, I brought on Mohamed Diat. I don't know what he's doing in that position in the first place, but Peter Crouch just turned around him and hit it so sweetly into the top corner. And I'm still backing up Ben Hamer with that goal. Nothing he could have done about that one. It's just beautiful strike. We're coming down back the other side trying to get ourselves back into it, because the FA Cup, that's a pretty important tournament for us at the moment. Obviously we're still in the Champions League, doing well so far, but more realistically, I reckon we could win the FA Cup. We haven't really played been drawn against the biggest team, at least in the round of 16, I think it is, in Champions League. But that's probably why we're still going through. But Holtby here, skipping around a man, playing a beautiful through ball, and we are level in this game. None other than Jamie Vardy, of course it had to be him, getting us level in this game. Lewis Holtby deserves a big mention. He's been doing it all season long. Lewis Holtby received the ball, few touches, skipped around his man, and a lovely through ball. He's just slid it in between the gap, found Jamie Vardy, who's just taken one touch. And when your confidence is as high as Jamie Vardy's must be, all you need is one touch before you finish it. Check here, his third goal in the FA Cup this year. He's been scoring in every competition he's been in. Right soon after scoring, not too long after we actually got that goal, Peter Crouch came at us again. I really underestimated Peter Crouch in this game because of the fact that I knew he's not the fastest in the world, not the most agile, so I was just pretty much running straight at him, trying to dispossess him, and it just backfired on me a couple times, but I didn't really let that happen again. Aaron's beautiful touch getting around his defender on the turn. Eventually it finds its way to Mahrez, who forces a good save out of the keeper. Obviously not Jack Butland in this career mode. They sold Jack Butland and replaced him with the PSV goalkeeper, Jeroen Zoet. But he's been making some good saves in the games that we've played him. Obviously last time we played Stoke, beat them 3-0. This time it's not looking like it's going to be that simple, but we did make our way into the box again, and Lewis Holtby is denied by the Stoke keeper again. Another brilliant save by the young keeper to keep us out from a resulting corner not too far after. Jeffrey Bruma pulls a good header off towards the goal, and it comes off the crossbar. Jeffrey Bruma still yet to score his first goal for the club. That would have been a good time to get it, to put us in the lead. Jamie Vardy again putting it across the goal. It took a deflection, and Zoet again is there to deny us. Now Stoke coming down the other end with a corner. Arnautovic has just come on the field, and his first touch of the game. You see in the top left hand corner their substitutions were shown. He was brought on the field, coming off the bench, and his first touch is a beautiful header from almost outside the box. I don't actually know, was it outside the box? It might have been just on the edge of the box. You'll see from here, it's just the edge of the box really. Beautiful header into the top corner. And bear in mind, Arnautovic, we have agreed a contract with him. He will be joining us next season, but at this point he could have just ended our FA Cup journey, beaten Inla, all ends up. That's a good sign for us though. It looks like he's good in the air, so we should be able to get some of that. But now we're coming down the other end trying to get something back from this game. Aaron skips past his man and fires a sublime finish into the top hand corner, just rifled it in. Rolando Aarons has really been having a brilliant season this year, adding what he didn't have last season to his game. Some finishing, some clinical play. The way he skipped around his man there, his dribbling has always been pretty good. We already knew he had dribbling and speed. His ability to go around a man though, along with Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, is just some of the best I've seen on FIFA, at least this year. Brilliant. That's how the game ended though. We will have to play a replay. It ended 2-2 at the Britannia Stadium. And yeah, replays coming. This time, I decided to call up another player, but you can see from his actual potential and overall, he's not the best player in terms of potential and overall, but his individual stats, which I showed for about a second or two, his individual stats look really good for a player. I am looking to play him in defensive midfield, so he has all the physical stats required. He has good tackling, good slide tackling, good marking, good aggression, and some decent passing. So I'm hoping, even though his overall might not grow too high, he should be able to grow to a point where he can do a good job. Into the next game, however, you see we're into the 52nd minute. Not too much was happening to this game. We got into the second half pretty quickly against Wolfsburg in the Champions League, and Jamie Vardy again steps up, does his job, gets goal. It's a beautiful delivery, and Jamie Vardy just gets in there before Diego Benaglio can get to the punch. Good header from Jamie Vardy, open net in the end, but it's Brave coming out before the keeper can punch. 0-0 at this point on the tie. Obviously the first leg ended 0-0. Now we've got the away goal. That means Wolfsburg will have to score 2 to get back in the lead and go through in this game. 71 minutes in though, they're running out of time. They dispossess us and they play a brilliant ball, just pinged out the field. Schürrle leaves the man for dead, and Bastos is denied by Benhamer. How big of a save could that be as Wolfsburg try and get their way back into this game? Ben Chilwell, however, brings it all the way out from left back. Big long run. Valencia plays in Ayoze Perez, and he could be through. He could kill this game off. Ayoze Perez got Vardy coming along, doesn't use him, and it's straight into the keeper's hands, more or less. It was a tough angle. Maybe he should have tried to hold it up, but coming through again, trying to kill the game off. Jamie Vardy's shot is blocked and just misses the post, as you can see there. Just goes wide, as Sebastian Young gets important block on that one. You can see Vardy's trying to bend it into the far post, and Young just gets the toe up, and it just goes wide of the post. 85 minutes in, Wolfsburg trying to get back. They spread it out wide. It's to Sebastian Young, one-on-one. He actually pulls one back. There's 4 minutes of regular time to go, which obviously isn't a great amount of time in actual real life time. But Wolfsburg have pulled at least one back in this time. Sebastian Young really composed in front of goal, beating Benhamer as near post. Maybe should have done better. That's the one time so far I could say Benhamer probably should have done better. And Bruma again almost getting there and blocking that shot. But that was the final score. Ended 1-1 on the day, and actually 1-1 on aggregate, but obviously we having the away goal scored in this game. That 0-0 draw proved to be costly for Wolfsburg not being able to score the away goal, because we scored it and we managed to go through on the day. If they got one, they would be through right now. But on to training in this episode. Some good training right there. You can see BBC, BA, a lot of growth going on. And I'm so excited for this young crop of players that I've got through into the team. And I've got some more brilliant ones in the youth squad. You'll see them coming through eventually. We still have Nunez in the youth squad, who's got the potential of 89 to 95, I believe. Brilliant. He's coming through soon, as soon as he hits 17. Now we got the final game of the episode, however, against Manchester United. You see the table there. Manchester United are only, I think, 2 points behind us. So if they are to beat us in this game, they will overtake us in the Premier League chase. So we will drop back down to third. But 2 minutes into the game, we're showing we're just not going to let that happen. We're not going to allow that to happen. We take the lead. Riyad Mahrez, Manchester United's defence was all over the place. It's as if they were playing that Bothwick Johnson guy again. It's just, look, where's their left back? Where's their centre back? Where is their midfield? It's just all over the place. Riyad Mahrez, he don't care what's going on in their back line. All he wants to do is finish the ball. He's continuing a very good season. He's had also scoring a lot of goals, more than he scored last season. But then Blaise Matuidi comes down the other end. A little bit fortunate that the ball's bounced up, and he's obviously reacted fastest. Inler was there. He did react. He just couldn't get his head on the ball. It's almost as if Matuidi just wanted it a little bit more. He got there. You'll see from this one, Schweinsteiger puts the ball into the... I think it was Schweinsteiger. Puts it into the box. It's flicked on, and Gökhan Inler just got bullied there. That's not what you want to see from your captain. Bullied by their captain. Blaise Matuidi gets his third goal of the season. Into the 24th minute, Valencia coming down the right hand side, pulls it back. Very good shot there. Benhamer punching it out wide. That one actually went out for a throw-in. 27 minutes in, Vardy, nice beautiful 1-2 with Ayoze Perez obviously starting this game. This game was not too long after the Wolfsburg match, and Jamie Vardy gets it into the back and he celebrates it, but at this point you can tell it is an own goal. They're focusing in on Victor Valdez. Was it a Victor Valdez own goal? It definitely took a deflection off of Rojo. And you can see from there, it doesn't really look like it takes a deflection off of Victor Valdez. Doesn't look like he gets a touch. So it's kind of harsh to give the goal as an own goal. Maybe we could have given it to Vardy. Was it not on target when it came off his foot? Doesn't matter at the end of the day. We are 2-1 up. 33 minutes in, Schlupp pulling it back. And it's a very good, well, I was about to say very good save actually, forgetting that it wasn't actually saved at all. It was actually put wide, and Shaw just touched it around for a corner. This time the delivery is put in, and Jeffrey Schlupp's header is coming off of the post. Manchester United, this game just full of chances, things happening on each side. Memphis Depay shooting over. Manchester United spreading it out wide again to Memphis, and Ben Hamer making a good save this time. Match coming on late. Remember, bear in mind, we are still leading this game. We don't really need to go and look for another goal, but we almost get one there. And it's Leonardo Ulloa forcing a good save out of the keeper. I'm not sure if he actually has played a game. That might be his first game appearance of the season. Could have got his first goal of the season. But at the end of the day, we walk out here with the 3 points. A draw would have sufficed, to be honest, in terms of keeping Man United off of us. But in terms of chasing Arsenal for the title push, we needed the win. We need to keep as many wins going as we can, because obviously I feel like we can do it. Where we got about 7 or 6 games left in the season, so we need to keep racking up these points, because we do need Arsenal to drop points. I don't expect them to drop that many points. I don't think we're going to win league, but we still can. Before the episode ends, we have 2 training sessions to be on it. Two training sessions to get done, and both times we get some good results, some A's and B's flying around there, some growth for Gibbons, Parker and Schlupp. So that will be the end of the episode. We'll leave it there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Come back for the next episode where we continue our push for the Premier League title. Bye guys.